I have a confession to make. I'm not afraid to say this. My name is Steve Schultz, and I have a crush on Oprah Winfrey. All right? Laugh all you want. I'm not usually attracted to older women. I think she's in her 60s. But, hey, she's a baddie, and I'm down. All right? So, I'm into it. All right? She's beautiful in so many ways. Fix your eyes later. All right? Don't worry. You know, they're good. But anyway, Oprah Winfrey said something one time that's been with me ever since I heard her say it. Oprah Winfrey said this. She said she's interviewed over 30,000 people on the Oprah Winfrey Show. From kings and queens to presidents to the rich and powerful, to Beyoncé's to no-name housewives. And they all have one thing in common. All 30,000. They want to know, do you see me? Do you see me? They want validation. Do I matter to you? I just gave you all neon friendship bracelets. You can't not see neon. It's bright, right? In the 80s and 90s, neon was a fad for some reason. And friendship bracelets, they mattered. There's a circle. It's infinite. There's no beginning, there's no end. This says I belong to someone. This says someone sees me. This says I matter to someone. All right? And have you ever had, yes, that's her, that's Oprah. Yes, very good. You had to Google Oprah? Jeez. Anyway. If you ever had little siblings or cousins or whatever going around little kids, the most common thing little kids say is, watch me. Watch me, Dad, watch me, Uncle, watch me. Are you watching me do this trick? It doesn't change as we get older. Our bodies might get bigger, but deep down, no matter how old you are, you're still a child that wants someone to watch you. As Oprah said, do you see me? Do I matter to you? These things are important.
Yeah,
Oprah was interviewing someone on her show, the very famous American author, Toni Morrison. Toni Morrison said, the number one most important question for every leader, and remember we said the first day of school, every one of your leaders, we all influence people, is that when a child walks in the room, does your face light up? Any child, your child, anyone's child, a 50-year-old is a child, again, bigger body. Does your face light up? Are you telling them, I see you, I'm so happy you're here? Think about all the people you walk across in the hallways in your classes. And we're wearing masks too. Does your face light up when you see each other? I told you, as Ray Bradbury said, the first thing a writer must be is excited about being who you are. When you walk in the room, there's a sign that says, get excited about being you. When you look in the mirror in the morning, does your face light up when you see you? Are you telling yourself, I'm so happy to be me? And Toni Morrison said that for the longest time she made a mistake as a mother. Her kids are walking in the room and she had a critical face. Your shoes tied, your shirt tucked in. They come late from a curfew, like, where the heck have you been? But she said the first thing when someone comes home late from curfew should be, I'm so happy you're here. Glad you're safe. And then you can say, where the heck have you been? But we got to love first. Does your face light up? I used to live with this girl that had 2 young kids. And the littlest one, he was not 2 years old at this point, and he maybe 3, I don't remember. And he had watched some show the night before about bats, like not bat, but bats, yeah. And for some reason, that's my impersonation of that, I guess. And for some reason, the next day, I was babysitting. Again, you've heard me say it a million times. Number 3 on our daily dozen: listen with your eyes. And has everyone ever seen a little kid that have to go to the bathroom, but they're kind of holding it? I can see Connor in the corner. I'm in the living room down the hallway by his mom's room, and he's standing outside the door, and he's kind of like rocking but looking weird. And luckily, I listen. Connor, what's wrong? Nothing. But I listen with my eyes. And I walked over to him, and when you're older, you can be intimidating to little kids. So I got down on one knee. I put my arm around him. I said, Connor, you have to go to the bathroom. Why aren't you going to the bathroom? And for some reason, in his mind, he thought there was a bat in the bathroom. Sometimes the kids watch these nature shows. There's a bat in there, Uncle Steve. I said, I'll take care of it, Connor. Stay right here, buddy. I got this. Now, if it was a real bat, I would have ran out. But I'm trying to be tough with this kid. I walk into the bathroom. I open the window. I bang around a little bit. I say, shoo, bat, shoo. I walked back, hey Connor, it flew away. You're safe. Oh, thanks, Uncle Steve. You got it, dude. You know, I'm on my full house now. But anyway, so I walk out, he goes to the bathroom. I'm thinking, I'm the best babysitter. Woo! What I didn't understand, but for the next 2 months, Connor thought the bat kept coming back. So I would have to, it couldn't be his mom, it had to be me because now he trusted me. So anytime he had to go to the bathroom, Uncle Steven, I'd come downstairs, open the window, shoo bat, shoo. Go get him, buddy. You know, and he would go in there. But why he wanted me? I saw him. I got down on his level. I let him know his fears weren't stupid. And that he wasn't alone. He had a friend in me. He belongs to somebody. This is important. That we don't go through our fears or our anxieties alone. And this year in COVID, anxieties and fears have skyrocketed. You know, for the longest time, my entire life, one of just a total anxiety-inducing experience would be when I had to fly. I hated traveling. I wasn't necessarily afraid of flying. I felt claustrophobic, and I always got physically ill. I threw up one time. I always felt like I was going to throw up every time. And when we got off the plane, no matter where we went, the rest of that day and night, I was nauseous. I was weak. I just felt terrible. It was always about when we were going to land. I hated flying until about 2 years ago. My niece, who's now 3, she was 1 year old. We're flying to Michigan to see my parents. And the captain says, all right, prepare for a landing. And I can feel it coming at me. Like a syringe drawing blood. The anxiety just filled my body. And then my hands are like this, and I'm wearing one of these neon friendship bracelets. And my little 1 year old niece, Avery Valentine Schultz, who's sitting on my brother's lap next to me, takes her little hand and grabs my pinky finger. And she's looking at me. She can't speak yet. Like Oprah said, she saw me. As Toni Morrison said, her face lit up. She wasn't holding my hand because she was scared. She could tell I was. This little bundle of God was extending her hand, wrapped around my pinky, and was saying, I see you. I love you. You're going to be okay. And the real miracle is, she didn't let go. She held on to my pinky the next 27 minutes until we landed. And for the first time in my entire life, 32 years or 33 years of existence, I didn't get sick. I didn't feel bad. The plane landed, I was invigorated. I had like a skip to my step. I felt actually better than I ever felt before. Because a little child held on to my hand. And see, most of our anxieties and mental illnesses, we have to suffer internally alone. We can't really articulate it. But for the first time in my life, I didn't have to suffer alone, so I didn't suffer anymore because someone saw me. So little kids say, watch me, watch me. She was with me. And I got off the plane, and the first thing I did when everyone got off the plane is you turn on your phone. And I had a voicemail from my mom. And her sister, my aunt, had driven us to the airport in Orange County that morning. And I gave her a little handwritten note and a friendship bracelet as a thank you for taking us to the airport. My mom said my aunt called her to tell her and read her the letter. A small little handwritten note. Well, my mom said when my aunt got to the last line of my letter, she started crying. My aunt did. As she read the words, there's only 2 words. It said, you matter. You matter. And my aunt told my mom through tears, it was the first time in her 72 years on earth that anyone had ever used those 2 words to her. You matter. 72 years, and for once, she was that little child who said, watch me. Someone finally said, I see you. You matter. And it made her face light up. And so every day as you wear these or not wear these, it's your choice. These friendship bracelets I gave you today. May it remind you as you walk the halls and walk your neighborhoods. You see the neon. Am I listening with my eyes? Am I paying attention? Does my face light up when people enter the room? Do I reach my hand out and grab someone's pinky and say, I'm going to make sure you land safely and ameliorate your suffering today? Because no matter how old you are, we all have in common, as Oprah told us, is we want to know, do you see me? Remember the name tag assignment we did? We had to write your name without using your name. Really see you, the core essence of who you are. What Oprah really means we all have in common, no matter how old we get, is we're all still a little child inside. Whether you're 50 or 5, we're all still a little child inside that wants someone to open the window and say, shoo, bat, shoo. You got it, buddy. Go handle your business. You're not alone. Because I see you. And you have a friend in me. And there's nothing better to be in the world than be a friend to somebody. There's a time in your life, this year or any year, you're feeling alone. I got you. Call me up. Shoo, bat, shoo. I see you. And you matter. I love you all big, dry, much. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to each other. Now let's read about Alan Brewster and the top secret and see how he does the exact same thing today and how his